welcome to this sort of type podcast thing. We're going to talk about the D-Day Normandy invasion on the beaches of Juneau, Sword, Omaha, Utah, and several others. Alex here is going to explain on what the British did. So, Alex, you can go ahead.
Okay. The British main objective was to use the element of surprise, and they did this in two ways. First of all, they took the long route to France, and on the closest route to France, they put dummy battleships and dummy tanks, inflatable planes, and other stuff to throw the Germans off course. They also gave them fake transmissions. They used double agents to find out, to tell the Germans what they're not doing. And they also, when the actual D-Day was happening, they took the Germans off guard. They didn't know it was coming then. So, what did the Americans do then, Nick?
They done a lot of things. Some of the things they done thought they would automatically win on the coast of France, I believe, or the Normandy invasion. Sorry. What they done was, I believe it was the. Well, me and Alex were talking about it before we even started doing this. I believe he said something about where it was one of the largest bombardments, Navy bombardments, or sorry guys, can't pronounce it.
It was one of the largest bombardments in in World War II history.
Okay. But anyways, what they done was they done that, then they sent out their boats with the tanks, troops, and everything. Now the Americans got the most bloodshed of all. The Canadians and British, I don't think they got all that much, but they did experience some casualties. What they done was, whenever they were going close, flak and everything, artillery pieces kept on getting them. Not many even got to shore. Once the boat stopped and the guys got out, they thought the water was a lot shallower, but they were wrong. It was really deep, and once some people tried to get out, some were killed by MG fire. Some of the Higgins boats, that's what I want to call them, or that's what the actual names are. They were taken out by flak pieces. But
and the Germans were prepared on the American landing because the naval bombardment didn't do that much, except they took out some artillery, but if anything, they just made them prepared.
Yeah, but anyways, whenever the Americans jumped out of the boats, some of them drowned because they had all this equipment on them. Some of them couldn't even get up above the water because they just went down, basically. Some did make it ashore, and the Germans, as Alex said, they were prepared. They had the beaches zeroed in where the Americans dropped. No matter where the Americans hid, either way, they got killed. Some of them did, some of them were lucky enough to get across. Some people...
and also, Omaha Beach was one of the bloodiest parts of the Normandy landings, because it was just a massive flat beach. There was nothing but flatness. There might be some barbed wire barricades used as barricades. The things they use up to hold up barbed wire, the metal cross things, if you see in the movies.
Yeah, like in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Crap, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Some people on that beach were injured to the point where medics couldn't do anything. That's how bad that whole battle was. Now, I'm even surprised. Now, I've read a lot of stuff about Omaha Beach, and I'm surprised that they even got on that beach and took the beaches. To me, that war was the bloodiest war of all, I believe, so far. And I think that was the bloodiest invasion of things.
It was also one of the first successful landing assaults over the English Channel in over 800 years.
But either way, right here, I got the reports and casualties and everything. Is there anything else that you want to add before I start reading off the results?
No, go ahead.
The battle did start on the 6th of June of 1944 on the Normandy coast, or somewhere, I believe the France coast, somewhere near Normandy. We had, I believe, a total of both British, Canadian, and Americans we brought over, I believe, 100 million. Sorry, not a million. Over a million troops, I think, if I'm reading this correctly, and we lost over 120,000. Yet even though we had more troops, we still lost many men. The Germans only had 380,000. Here it says by July 23rd. So on July 24th, the Germans only lost 113,059 men. This doesn't say how many wounded or anything like that. I doubt there was any wounded. There is some other things I want to say, like on what troops all dropped in. It says Allied Order of Battle. I'm going to go ahead and read off the airborne divisions. The British 6th Airborne. Sorry, going down the list here. And the 101st Airborne and the 82nd Airborne. So 1 British Airborne Division and 2 American. Now the armored divisions were the British 27th, the British 8th, the 79th. I have no idea if they're either American or British.
Probably American.
Probably. And the American corps were the British 1 Corps, the 3rd Infantry Division, and for the British, the 2nd... I'm sorry, here, let me add another one on to the armored divisions. The 2nd Armored, sorry, I believe they're the Canadian, this is the Canadian 3rd Infantry Division, the British XXX Corps, the British 50th Infantry, the U.S. Corps, 1st Infantry Division, U.S. 4th Infantry, and that's it. So, anything else you want to add, Alex?
The tanks they were specially designed for this assault. The 3 main ones they had was the Swimming Sherman tank, the Churchill Crocodile, which was a flame-thrown tank, and also used as mine clearing, and they also had bridge lane, road lane tanks. They also had this experimental tank that had a high caliber mortar used to take out the concrete emplacements on the beach.
Is there anything else you want to add? Because I can't think of anything else that there is to add.
Nope, I can't think of it.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't think of anything.
But anyways, I guess we're nearing the end of this video, podcast type thing. All the stuff that we read off from pages we will put, I guess, in the description. Along with the Normandy invasion beaches map that we read off of, on the timeline of what you will see as a picture, and I may or may not. I will either put the results in the description or in the video, or I'll probably do both. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Both mine and Alex's page link, YouTube link will be in the description. Our blog will also be in the description. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please comment, rate, subscribe to both of our channels. So I will see you guys later.